I'm Archie. I play for Oxygen Esports. I'm a defensive midfielder on support role. During the online split, we were just terrible. We didn't qualify for Boston, sadly. We were pretty confident coming into the wildcard. To be honest, we probably thought we could go 3-0 if we played like scrims. Good boot camp, then we travelled up to Dusseldorf and here at Worlds. The first couple of days, I literally was just in my room, ill. We didn't play any scrims, basically, for the first 2-3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
Like all around my head. And it's just like, I can't really do anything.
As all your relatives are good.
Down here? Man, you're so tense, it's insane.
And then we thought I had a tension headache, and maybe I had a nerve in my back that was like stuck or something. So we went to a massage, pretty DLC massage. We went to one massage and the lady just didn't call back, so we didn't go to that one. Then we found a random other one. It was beautiful, but after I still had a headache, so it was not so beautiful.
Die hübsche Männer.
Hello. About to have a massage, man. Can't wait. Badge. Bad headaches, bro. Bad headaches. Go automatic subbing. Badge.
English?
Yeah, I'm Danish. He's American and he's English. Yeah.
Oh. Mit mein ist not good, ne? Aber ich bin alt. Some slowly, ne? Do it slowly.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
100% Russian.
You
From
look
Russian
happy.
Geschäft.
I'm gonna go.
Some water? Ja, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Ciao, danke.
Ciao.
Thank you very much.
My name is Dylan Pickering. My gamer tag is Eekso. I play for Oxygen Esports for the GAMERS8 Rocket League. I started the season playing with Cash and Relay and Wave on Quadrant. Obviously one of our players, Cash, decided he wanted to move to Moist. So I was left either to join Oxygen, try with other teams, or stick with Relay and Wave. And I decided to try with Oxygen and join them. We decided to boot camp about a week before Worlds, and when we get to Worlds, obviously Archie has a sinus infection, so we can't really grind. I knew it would probably be a bad thing when one of our players is literally unable to focus his attention to the game fully, and obviously that affects both me and Joreuz. And we didn't play to the standard we wanted to play to on LAN. Like, we genuinely had a mediocre performance against Power, but we were happy we won. You know, like when we get the 4-2 win, it doesn't really matter.
Wow, that's a sign.
World Championship wild card. You're trying to get out. You're trying to go to the main event. It starts here. It starts now for both these teams.
A couple of the European squads coming into this wild card have not inspired a lot of confidence, but there's Archie to the far post and in. He just dances around the entire Power team.
So Archie trying to see if he can follow that. Almost got it. Follow up from Eekso will go in. Oxygen proving successful here. And really push Power to their brink defensively. Another chance there. Archie will pick up the third goal there.
Scored himself. No time on the clock. And saved away at the last. Oxygen survives game 1. In the air, they do, but it's going the wrong way. No time on the clock. Here goes Ampus, just around Eekso. Gotta have someone there. Oh, could not get to.
My name is Snasky. I'm a Rocket League coach for Oxygen Esports. Yeah, so the reason why I ended up on Oxygen was because the Quadrant basically wanted to get a different team, and they ended up helping us get to Oxygen. Oxygen was in need of a player, so they got Eekso and they brought me over to Oxygen. So when we went 1-0 against Power, we didn't feel too confident about it. We felt like we should have done that a lot cleaner. And in a Swiss stage, if you drop a few games here and there, it's going to make your path so much harder. Yeah, so against Complexity, we definitely felt like we played a bit better. We gave away too many stupid goals, so we should never concede. And ultimately, we came back quite disappointed because we felt like we had that game in our hands.
Wanted the bounce shot, didn't work out. Now Oxygen the other way, and Eekso flies right into Complexity's net.
Still following that same trend that he set in the last game, being the difference maker for Oxygen.
CRR wins a big 50 in midfield, gets the catch. He's still going. He's still going. He will not quit. 2-2.
This man just doesn't know when to give up.
Not a good 50 for him. AJG gets it downfield. Game 7 overtime.
Game 7 OT, baby.
Archie gonna keep it close again. Oh, and it's just over Eekso's head, but he gets a slight bump. That leaves Joreuz all by himself.
Has to get a
and he gets dusted by El Toro.
Well, we had the entire deck cheering you on. That was every single one of their predictions was for you.
One word for you. Disgusting.
Bro, I'm retiring next season. He's going with me, bro. He needs to go, bro. He needs to retire.
I know.
If I put those on, I look like, I don't know what.
I think you just gotta not care about it. That's what I do.
Is that the secret? Look away. It's gonna take ages otherwise. No, he's just sitting there making faces at me. Oh, it's so stupid, man. I hate shit like this. This better be the worst fucking thing we've ever made. Okay, I know just the guy.
Cold.
Perfect.
That was cold. That was cold.
Let's game. Where I'm from, most of the Goodwills, you know, it'd be like $5 a shirt, $5 a pants, whatever.
Well, for the team secret match, I went to hospital for 7 hours before. So I just got back to the venue just for the match. So I wasn't really warmed up. I just had a warm up against, I don't remember who we played, maybe G2 or something. So I was still pretty confident. I felt pretty good on the game. Went into the secret match and
yeah, so heading into secret, we were pretty confident. We scrimmed against them a few times, and we felt like we had a pretty good idea how they're going to play and what we needed to do in order to beat them. But we just came out, and the execution was all wrong. The energy was low, and there was like just something wrong throughout the entire series. Like we never got comfortable.
It's just that much faster.
Oh, it looked like the knockout blow, and there it is from Sad. Add another onto an impressive tally for all of these guys. Team Secret have dominated the second half of this series, and Oxygen has a little bit of soul searching to do as they'll need to win twice to join everybody else in the Cool Kids.
pretty unfortunate and pretty weird loss. Yeah, probably the worst loss we had, to be honest. There was obviously still confidence we could do BG1 and then win the next match as well, but I think what happened on Saturday kind of impacted the whole team. Even if we just moved on from it a little bit, we still had it in the back of our mind.
I'm bad. Okay. I'm pushing it. Yeah, I'm about to go right. Go maybe right now.
I'm left far.
Yeah, gonna go.
I'm Joreuz. I play Rocket League for Oxygen Esports. You go one day from thinking you're gonna cruise through the wild card, and then that feeling still kind of holds on, because Game 7 overtime against your perspective, the best team in there, and then the next day underperform massively against Team Secret, and then you're like, oof, if we lose this bad against Team Secret, you just hope you're gonna get blessed with the matchups, because if you're already losing to Team Secret and it's looking worse and worse every single day, you're just scared like, ooh, if we're gonna get an actual strong opponent. And you see G1 and you think they've been struggling, but they're still, you know, we've played G1 in scrims, we know how good they are, so it's kind of scary to see that.
Time to see who will stay alive, or as you like to say, survive and advance here in the RLCS World Championship wildcard. Now you're starting to see Oxygen try to get some foothold forward, but Atomic, a lot of space there. Got the demo on the play. Joreuz gets dunked, and it's gonna slow roll all the way in. Big goal for Dorito, big goal for G1. G1 with a chance there. They'll clear it away. And now you start to see both teams just play again for that midfield control. This one left to Dorito. Dorito plays it high. Archie in a tough spot. Shot goes through!
Joreuz to Eekso. Drop down. Nobody's home. Clear the runway as Atomic takes off again.
And G1 starting to put the nails in the coffin for Oxygen.
One more for the road. No, denied from Atomic. But that's not going to matter as it is all over. Oxygen goes out in 4.
All right, so listen, we'll let you guys take the prize. Yeah.
Yeah, so we obviously are GAMERS8 soon. So now we're like trying to look forward to that and move past this little hurdle. I mean, it sucks. This is our biggest tournament of the year, but we still got a tournament in 2 weeks, and we're gonna do our very best to try and reorganize before then, and bring a better level of Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try give my best for GAMERS8, for the org, for the fans. But yeah. I'm just looking forward to next season, to hopefully having a better season, a more consistent season.
Going forward to GAMERS8, I know for a fact, I know the mentality, and I hope the mentality and the way we approach competition going forward is going to be better.
Same to the fans. So many of you stood by our side, kept believing in us, and also thanks to every single teammate we've had. Yeah, it was. We tried to. And it's disappointing, but still thanks for all your efforts.
That's what I'm going for today. See on the back. Let's see how he does. See how he does. What you do?
What you do to the hair?
Why you look shit?
No, why is it not curly?
I know.
He straightened it? Yeah, man, it looks the same. It just looks flat instead of like curly. Yeah, so after our performance at Düsseldorf at Worlds, we basically just decided to take this as like a chill tournament because we weren't really sure how we would bring it back, so we decided like a break and some time off from each other was probably the best way to go about it. Yeah, and it seemed to work out great.
Oh! And Archie got June 28th.
Oh, really? Well, I was going to put 29, but I put 28.
No, I told you that Archie would know more about Eekso. Because Archie's a more private person.
Oh, you did. I got it backwards. No, you're right. Fair enough. No, you are right. I called you out on the things being wrong. Sorry. Sorry, mate.
Unreal.
Yeah, no, I get it now.
But they will know. No,
they will know.
They will know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. He's more private.
The auction bloggers will know.
Yeah.
That the real fans, true fans know, real ones know.
Now he's just running around. He's playing this like
It's a good thing we're not capturing the footage.
Yeah. He's just.
What are you doing?
Bro, I got team by 2 people, bro.
Hell yeah. Between Worlds and GAMERS8, I played a little bit, chilled a little bit. My sleep schedule was ruined a bit. I didn't do much. I just chilled at home for 5 days and then had to travel again. So there was not much preparation from the team. We just kind of wanted to go in, fresh mind, fresh mental, full reset. We didn't really play together before this tournament. We just went to the tournament and had some fun. And yeah, Ground Zero was kind of an easy match for us.
The best players in the world have come here to GAMERS8 to claim their prize, their share of our $2 million prize.
So can shoot. Fiber again, just above the goal. Good chances now, though eventually the ball does fall for Eekso. He ain't going to miss that one. Really nice play there as well. Eekso taking his time, lures him more from the backboard. Also, you see Fiber, he tries to challenge. Lockin has to go to the ground. It's top corner, though. You can't do too much about it.
He's already pre-jumping. He's looking like the hottest player in the pitch right now. His car is faster than everybody else's, getting assists, getting bumps, getting demos, getting his hat-trick too. Eekso on top. and he gets it as far as he can. Can't quite get the bump either, and instead they're going to concede from it. That's the wrong net as far as the Aussies are concerned. Joreuz has done enough to ensure that Oxygen will take the series by 3-1.
Our first series going the way of the Europeans over the Oceanic Titans.
You know, we played pretty decent together. We ended up losing one game, I think. You know, had a good game, first game. Then Joreuz had a masterclass in once. So that's all we need.
I felt pretty prepared against Ground Zero because, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a pretty heavily sided match for us. Like, we definitely knew we beat them in every game mode. We didn't really need to do anything special to prepare for Ground Zero, but yeah, individually, I think I played well in that series, so I'm happy with the performance against Ground Zero.
Yeah, so coming into the tournament, when we saw our group, we actually liked the group a lot, with the exception of Vitality. Vitality, I think, was the heavy favorites to win this tournament. They have really good 1v1 and 2v2, as well as threes, obviously. So going into a Vitality, it's like you have nothing to lose. It's just like go out and give it your all, and you'll see where it takes you.
Think about their wild card run. They lost to Complexity, lost to Secret, and then lost to G1 before being eliminated. And so this is a chance for a bit of redemption. Surely you don't pick into Zen 1v1, right?
I don't think so.
There it is. Joreuz did it. Let's go. That's what I like to see. All right.
Wow.
Here we go.
Well, the moment we played game 1, we saw there was actually an opportunity. So I thought I might have a shot at once. I wasn't very confident in myself. I thought I'm going to try my best. I know I've got a chance. 90% of the time you're just going to get like absolutely obliterated playing against him. But I thought maybe if I can like get him on hold, maybe if I can win against him now, it's gonna like give us more confidence for the rest of the series.
Taking himself to the boost, probably would have got demoed there. Just didn't have enough speed. That's a great shot. Sen didn't get a good clear. Joreuz punishes him, gets that first goal.
Got the goal, and maybe a second one. Maybe.
There it is. 2-0 Joreuz. Wins the kickoff here against Sen. Now Sen has Joreuz completely beat and takes the lead. Prevented that ball from getting underneath him. Joreuz one more try. Here he is off the ceiling. Lets it drop. Oh, beautiful!
So he could bounce it against the backboard, and then what? I mean, how much power he put into that?
He lets it bounce.
One last shot.
Joreuz got the challenge sent over him. Oh, he can catch this, right?
He can.
Oh, he missed the catch. Wow, Joreuz taking him down in the best of 1v1.
But this is unprecedented so far. Only, you know, like I said before, only 2 teams have been able to do this to Vitality before.
Oxygen flow right with the rotation. Now another shot. Archie sends one flying. Wow. Give them some space, but Oxygen are in their face. Nothing for them. Oxygen have done it. The first upset. They take down the reigning world champions Vitality and send them down to the lower bracket. Don't even give them a pick-me-up, though. Why not? Fist bumps all around, boys. You move on to the upper bracket final.
No, because I just wanted the ball to come back so I could just kill time, bro. Oh. Yes!
All right.
Come on!
It's time. Hell yeah. Let's game. Let's game. Let's game. Let's game.
Let's game, let's game, let's game, let's game.
Let's game. We won masterclass. The 3v3 fucking excellence. Bro.
They lost once against Carmine in like regional 2 or something. No, they lost once against BDS.
No, KVC beat him in like, and then,
KC bracket reset, and then BDS.
I think with like 6 seconds left already, it started shouting, let's fucking go, guys, we just beat them. It's of course a wondrous feeling, because they only, at that point, they'd only lost 2 series ever. And being the 3rd one, of course, makes you feel good, like, oh, okay, we've got a chance to actually make something of this tourney, to go far. And it sparked like a lot of belief in ourselves.
So it was really nice to beat them, but like as soon as you realize you have beat them, you just kind of like focus on the next opponent and try and move forward. and try and not, live in it too much, because you know that tomorrow you got another game and it's just as important, even though it might not be the same or as big of an opponent.
Go away. What's the score? 7-2. Yeah, 7-2.
No, I was confident. I was confident going into G2. I think they're a decent team in threes. I think 2v2 and 1v1, they're not the best at, but I think we came out there and was a better team again.
We felt very confident. We thought we'd beat the best team in the format, or one of the best teams in the format. So coming against G2, we definitely didn't feel any pressure. We definitely didn't overthink it.
Yeah, Oxygen got that huge win over Vitality, the 3-2, but I mean, all of that good work could be undone if they lose this, because I don't think they want that rematch, like you said.
Immediately after he landed, nice challenge, and Joreuz got the reset!
What? Joreuz, Archie's got the beat out, Chicago's there, 50'd out, and Joreuz has a reset off the ball, instantly boosted and put it past Atomic as well. Ladies and gentlemen, those watching at home, we have complained about this in the last...
So wasteful, and now he's got scramble back. Atomic, not gonna get there. You can't take shots like that one.
All of a sudden, puts 4 unanswered goals on the board.
Oh, and Joreuz is starting to run away with this here.
This is game, set, not match, but he will tie up the series. There's the sealer for good measure. And Joreuz is still undefeated in the ones.
Archie far too quick. And not for the first time. G2 on the transition back to defense. Oh, that's so unfortunate for J-Naps. Pass down, Atomic takes the shot! And it's saved by Archie. G2 keeping the ball alive, but they are beat to the ball. And Oxygen move on through the upper bracket.
42 was 8 shit more time, bro. I tried to help, I was like, hey, did they get shit at me, bro? Yeah, I was shouting shit, I was like, did you go for this?
Oh, I mean, that was a small one.
He's big, he's tall, he's magic on the ball.
How do you know that, Sam? Where did you hear that?
I know it.
How do you know?
Against G2, it started showing that we start to play very different and odd the moment we start coming into a pressured series. But on the other side, I still thought like we've got G2 on lock because I know I've got the ones. I was very confident in myself and the twos as well. It's like, okay, the ones and twos on lock, we should be able to win one freeze game at least. So it didn't worry me that much. It only worried me for the rest of the tournament about how we were going to play.
I always knew it was possible with this team. We had a lot of potential in practice and scrims. Even online, we showed a bit of potential. We're not just good at the format as well. We obviously won a lot of 3v3 games. It wasn't just a 2v2 and 1v1 dominance from us. I mean, obviously, Joreuz did come in clutch in most 1v1s, but we show people that we're not just a joke of a 3v3 team.
Stay level-headed. Bro, you're the best ones player so far in this tournament, I think. He's beat everyone, bro. I mean, you got beat super lucky, to be fair, which isn't really a struggle.
I mean, TRK, you only got...
TRK not lost.
No, he lost to Young Boy. That was
that's what I mean.
Apparently that was like the best one for you.
Oh, really? Nah, him versus Zen was so good, bro.
Nah, TRK Young was better.
Was it better? I mean, we just
like game one we like dominated him, bro. We did. I hit the crossbar like 3 times, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of fucked up because I didn't really. I remember like I was dribbling the ball and I thought someone said they were like following me, so I just fucking left it, and then they scored from it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh, good. I'm just praying that he'll tie. Are you coming, or do we just go in? There you go. Smiley face.
I can give a fuck by no hate, along with my bitch love.
So suddenly there was like light at the end of the tunnel where we were like, okay, we can actually make a run here. But once again, I just feel like there was some pressure that came back, and we suddenly like, that realization that we can actually go the entire way is overwhelming, and I think it reflected in our game against V1, and the only way you can really learn to deal with it is through experience. Like the more experiences you have like this, the easier it will become.
Both these teams are thinking, if we get through the other, maybe this is our late resurgence. Joreuz, that back corner's going to be his pass. It's central. Archie's there, back behind B mode, and Oxygen take the first.
Trying for the boost steal. He's lost it. Now beast mode on the wing. Daniel going for the pump. He gets him. Oh, for beast mode. They take game 2.
Pure beauty from the beast. Though, intelligent play, but not the one that is going to be getting them a goal. Touches down, nils across the board, overtime. Eekso had super glue on his shoes, and he's got a bullet from his bonnet.
Oh my God, he loads the gunpowder up, fires, and boom!
Final 15. Another goal for B-Mode. It is clinical, it is clean. It is the first loss that Joreuz will face in a 1v1 in GAMERS8 23.
Joreuz is gonna pop it up high, he gets bumped. And Eekso up again, and he just is a slot machine.
The single goal keeping Oxygen in it. It's open, it's a goal in 0 seconds. Dan pulls off the invisibility cloak and gets a buzzer beater. Beast mode, a bit of a nothing touch, and just nonsense touches coming in from V1. That's not an insult, especially when it leads to a goal.
For the first ones games, it felt for me like it was a little bit of like a fluke. I messed up a few wave dashes and he got like some free goals, so it's like in the game itself it didn't feel to me like he was playing that well. Of course it's different from the outside perspective, so I think I'm confident in myself that if I just clean it up a little bit I can take him down, and I was just more confident in my solo ability than to play Beast Mode and Daniel on twos.
The tank, if he wanted to play that aggressively, and now he's just given Joreuz a tie game, but he's just got control on the kickoff. He goes for the ball! It falls into the net! Oh, what a recovery!
Where did you come from, Joreuz?
Woo, in overtime, Beast Mode could win his team 105 grand here, or Joreuz could take it to game 7. Beast Mode gonna play him close. He's only got 36, takes the challenge. It's too aggressive! Joreuz has the freebie! Joreuz takes it to game 7!
Yeah, so losing all those overtimes against V1 is unfortunately like a bit of an issue for us. Throughout this entire split, since me and Eekso joined Oxygen, we've been struggling to close out games. We've barely won any game 5 or game 7s, and yeah, it's a recurring issue that it's really hard to solve because you can't really pinpoint what it's on. Is it one player? Is it multiple players? You know, is it nerves? Is it the way we play? Like it's really hard to pinpoint exactly where it goes wrong.
3v3, the Oxygen won't quite manage to win out, but they've got that pressure. But that demo goes very their way. Eekso secures it, goes up high, second miss, second shot, second goal for B-Mode.
Of course, it's Beast Mode to slot it.
Joreuz with a flick, goes cornerwards yet again, touchdown! Version 1, the team in purple find victory here at GAMERS8, $105,000 richer.
Shout out to fans and everyone who supports us. Hopefully you'll be back to sports next year. Thank you.
Yeah, I just have to give a massive thanks to friends, family, supporters for cheering for us all the way, even though we've been disappointing. Next to that, massive thanks to Oxygen. Couldn't have asked for them for anything more from them.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to Oxygen.org, shout out to Adam, shout out to Murph, shout out to Lando, shout out to everyone in Oxygen. Shout out to the fans. Sadly, we couldn't do very good at Worlds. I hope this GAMERS8 performance is somewhat of a showcase that Oxygen as an org is going to be able to contend in Rocket League Esports.